Beaver's been busy. Oh boy, it's pretty high, pretty dirty. Looks like maybe, maybe a foot, 6 inches to a foot of visibility. Well, what a beautiful day, and I am super excited to be on the water today. It's early March and the walleyes are running. So I'm down at my local river that gets a pretty good walleye run, and the season's open for a couple more weeks before they shut it down. But yeah, looking forward to get out here. Beautiful day, sun's shining. River conditions are not awesome. It's pretty high and pretty dirty, but I think it's clean enough we can catch some fish. Usually with this heavy current, it kind of pushes it into these areas. This is a big back eddy area, and usually the current kind of pushes them here to slacker water areas where they can rest a little bit, and hopefully we can get into some fish here today. I was out a week ago with my buddy Mike. Didn't film it, but I got one fish in some low, clear conditions, and I've heard some good reports since then. But yeah, we did get a lot of snow this week. It's all melted off now, so the water's going to be colder. It is high and dirty, but I've caught them in worse conditions than this, so hopefully I can get into some fish this afternoon. So stick with me, see how I make out. So gonna start with the Sniper Shad swim bait. This one's got some chartreuse on the back, and I really like chartreuse for any time I'm walleye fishing, but especially in dirty water. And then I just rig it up with this football head, little football head, which seems to be a little more snagless than some, and then a good quality Gamakatsu hook. So gonna get this out there and hopefully get bit. I also brought another rod rigged with a grub. And so I do have another rod rigged with just a little ball head jig and a white grub. And I suspect before I throw that, I rigged this up at home hoping the water was clear, but because it's so dirty, I will probably change that to a chartreuse grub if I decide to throw a grub, but I'm gonna stick with the swim bait for now. So a typical cast and retrieve for me, I'm just gonna throw it out to the current edge out there, and then I'm just gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna wait and then keep my line semi-tight, but watch for the slack. Once it hits the bottom, you'll notice it kind of drops real quick. Then you know you're on bottom. You throws a bunch of slack in your line. Then I just pick it up and just start a really slow swimming retrieve. And you have to keep it within a few inches of the bottom, especially in this cold water. They're not gonna move too fast or move too far to grab it. They're not gonna be super aggressive, so you got to keep it right in their face. Just a slow retrieve. Once in a while I'm going to stop just to make sure it gets back down to the bottom, then pick up that retrieve again and just slowly swim it back. Not going to do a whole lot, just slowly swim it back. And especially pay attention when it gets close to the bank here, because that's usually when we get bit, like pretty close to shore where it's kind of out of the current. But yeah, don't do a whole lot, just keep it swimming and keep it close to the bottom. Fish. Look at that. Even in that mud. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Cool. Second walleye of the season. That's a good one. He ate that Sniper Shad, the chartreuse and white Sniper Shad. What a beautiful fish. Little female, actually. She's spitting some eggs, so I'm going to get her back right away. Nice. Well, that happened a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. I really didn't have a lot of confidence when I saw the color of the water and the height of the water. But yeah, with this beautiful sunshine, that should get them going, like heating things up and getting things moving. So pretty excited to get that fish. Nice little female. Had to get it back right away. It was actually dripping eggs already, so I got it back right away. But yeah, hopefully we'll get back into some more here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just finished my cast. Look at this. Standing right on top of it. Didn't even notice it, but jointed Beano. Yeah, jointed Beano. Just laying there. Not even tied on. There's no knots or anything in it. So if you're missing your Beano, I've got it. So just give you a look at this hole. There's the main current out here. And then the bend. This is a big bend. And then this is all like a big massive back eddy. It's not super deep, but it gets out of the current, and with the sun beating down on it, I think it warms up a bit quicker than the main current. And so it just gives them a spot where they can get out of the current, get out of the main current, just kind of sit and rest, soak up some of the sun that's so good today, and yeah, not expend a lot of energy. And so when it's high, when it's dirty, I always want to come to a spot like this. And that's probably why it is such a good community hole, because it holds fish like this. Just hook this one. Looks just like the last one too. Last time I was here I caught the same fish twice. I hope I just didn't do that again. Now this one looks different. A little bit smaller fish. Oh, oh, he's all wrapped up. Got the line around his fin. There. There. Another one. Awesome. That's a little male this time, and there you go, second fish of the trip. Nice little male this time. Really yellow, a lot of yellow in this fish, but I'm gonna get him back. Nice. This is turning out all right. I so hate missing the hook sets when I'm filming. Totally, I just turned the camera off for like a cast or two, and I forgot to turn it back on and totally missed the hook set on that little fish. A lot of junk coming down the river. Look at this log. Foam all over it. So I guess I'm gonna have to be happy with 2 fish. And with these conditions, I really am quite happy with 2 fish. But gotta get home now, gotta meet the kids off the bus. So yeah, really enjoyed getting out. It was just great. It's early March, and just to get out, the sunshine like this, I think it's +6 or 7 today. So just a great time on the water. Didn't have a lot of time, but enough to catch a couple fish and scratch that itch. So I do have another video from this spot right up here if you wanna check that out. I go in a little more in depth into the baits and stuff there. So go ahead and check that out, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I'll see you outside. I left that Beano there, so if any of you guys find it, you're welcome to it.